Hi.
Hello, Ivan.
I just heard the knock.
Yeah, well, thank you for answering.
Hey, Ivan, how are you? I'm sorry about the last few times.
Hello.
It's very bright.
Yeah, bright. Oh, too bright. How are you
It's
feeling?
having some difficulty trying to adjust. Sorry.
That's all right. Do you have some sunglasses?
No.
Okay.
Like, how easy do you think that's to deal with here? My dad just stopped by a few moments ago. Is this a new person or is this the same?
It's the same team.
Same team.
It's the same one. We're the same. Deborah.
How are you?
I'm okay. So,
Two.
oh, sorry. It's just a lot bright because
I
of the
know.
bright background.
It is. It's a
That's
sunny.
easier because it's shady. So,
Yeah.
but these guys are not used to.
People coming home before.
I don't think I even recognize either of those dogs. So basically, for the last 5 years, maybe those are different dogs that they've had. So you can tell it probably doesn't recognize me ever coming out either.
I don't remember them barking at us the last time either.
That's because they're probably inside though. So
maybe
like
that's
throughout the day, they might have different routines.
Oh.
Sorry, it is just a very hot brightness. I guess that would be what it would be called.
Yeah.
Is that one of your guys'?
That's my car.
Is
yeah.
it okay with its running? So
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
The
better.
driver's in there. He wants to keep the air going, I guess.
Oh, you got a driver.
Yeah, I got my driver today.
I'm sorry if I need to use the restroom because I've only just woken up.
It's okay.
It should pass by
Okay.
Oh.
We just came to check on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the last couple of things, like where it has gotten a little bit out of hand. My dad has had 2 months, I guess, of this stuff going on with you guys. So I don't know exactly what is going on and stuff like that, and it's really getting to be frustrating in a way that I guess it might have been tolerable at some point for some reasonable aspect of it. That this has all gone on for quite a long time, and I lost track of everything that had been happening. I guess because of years of effort. You look very nice today.
Oh,
you look like
She
a
does, huh?
like your church. Are you a Catholic?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your losses.
Oh.
Are you also
Pope Francis.
Catholic? You look like you're on church duty too. Like Usher Day. Like, here's where you can sit because there's some openings. They should have better ushers in movie theaters, I guess. I guess maybe people don't recognize that it's an usher that they use. My grandpa used to usher with the Lobos. So those.
There used to be a Lobo theater.
Like a movie
Yeah.
with like
That's a long time ago.
like a stage
Yeah.
which would be in front
Yeah,
where
just a
people
regular
could,
old theater. There was a Lobo theater
and then
on Central.
oof. There's one on Silver. There's a plaque in the like a bronze plaque at the front of Silver and Broadway, and it's called a Orpheum
I've heard about it.
or something like that. But that's a weird one, cookie cutter. Like you might hear like, oh, go to the old Orpheum in the Chicago or something like that. But I guess it might be like a shared name where this is the name of that building. But it's weird because all of that stuff comes by really quick and stuff like that. You got shiny little nosies.
Everyone, we just say we should come and check on you.
Well, I
That's it.
appreciate it again because of the last few times that you guys have come out and done your stuff and everything like that. It's you see here it's like a gray gradient. See how it's like really white here, but then the dirt kind of blotches a little bit in these spots. What I'm noticing now that my eyes are readjusted is there's the opposite on this. So it's just a little bit of like where the dust collects in the and then here it's I think it's like these seeds from a cotton.
Oh, yeah.
And then it will when the wind comes, all the seedlings will. That looks really good right now. I haven't been outside in 5 years.
Oh,
I guess we had COVID before, and now I'm kind of not even like that whole what's that called? The hula hoop thing.
Yeah.
See that where they have the hula hoop for 6 feet? So that's my cousin's. That's my cousin's right there. You guys notice this is called a. I think it's called like a. So, wouldn't take much of your time either.
so if you can give us a minute, then we can talk so we can.
And then you do like a cross in the stump. Because if you notice the plant, it's an invasive, poisonous type of a plant. And it will, you can chop it, but it will still grow. So I think what it is, it's called borax. It's an old salt, like, salt that you put on your food. But it's also borax is what you put your clothes and you need borax salt.
So I have,
You probably didn't have any.
I'm going to be writing some medication for you. That's okay.
Are you a doctor?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
You probably are getting blinded by the sun there.
By the way, those are
It's better be closed, right?
Oh, did you use your clothes?
No, I gave them back to that lady.
I think your dad has.
That's
You're going to be coming in tomorrow, right?
Your dad has.
We're going to get you tomorrow.
It's kind of ridiculous, but I do appreciate it if it's not something that's being inappropriately, like I have food stamps or I have an ability to do food box. Is this like bad stuff that says that I have to leave
No.
as soon as possible?
No, you don't have to leave.
I'd rather do
You can look at it later. Nobody wants to.
I don't want to rip it. I want to do a whatever. I don't know if I have one of
So
those.
I tell your dad I'm going to send some medication to the pharmacy for you, and he's going to pick it up.
But that's a waste of money because I don't want to be jumping the line of something that. What are you of? How does that? What kind of a job do you do for the nonprofit that you work for? I'm just looking for anything to write with.
Except if you have any events of So we're gonna be Ivan. done that way, okay?
Well, I can't find anything to write with.
That's
Bye-bye,
Oh, you're taking off?
yeah, we're gonna be leaving.
Oh, I didn't get your last name to try to ask who you were.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Jean Smith, and my name and phone number are inside there.
Inside this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and thank you for volunteering or whatever you do with the nonprofit.
Thank
But
you.
I needed to try to communicate, I guess, a little bit better because kind of getting these things dropped off and stuff like that. If I don't understand what's going on with my whole dad and everything like that, and I'm still trying to ask for help for 2 months,
Okay.
it's kind of a little bit overwhelming where
I understand.
this guy's trying to ask if I want to use drugs, and
Yeah.
it's not really kind of interesting enough, I guess, to ask what are the drugs again so I can try to remember them. I'm gonna try to get a fucking pin. How about that? Fuck. You guys are gone? You're leaving? I don't get the name of the drugs that you were wanting to leave with. You've already left. I tried to get a fucking pin. I don't feel like you guys explain anything here. You just left this fucking paperwork here. Notices of for participation in assisted outpatient treatment. I don't understand what this fucking means. And that lady just left?
Hi, Tom. You have reached the law office of Jean Marie Smith. Please leave your name, your phone number, and a detailed call. I will return your call when I am available. Thank you. Have a good day. Usted ha llamado al bufete de la abogada Marie Smith. Por favor, deje su nombre, su número de teléfono y la razón de su llamada. Por favor, hable inmediatamente. Gracias.
At the tone, please record your message. When you're finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I don't know what this says. Result in one or more acts of serious violent
Satisfied with your
behavior.
message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. Are you still there? If you are satisfied with your message, press 1.
Hello?
Hi, Grandpa Joe. The new yeah the new judge is now called Judge Brickhouse.
Ivan. Yeah. Oh, Steve.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Ivan, are you there?
Yeah. If you can barely hear me, it's the bad cell phone.
Hello, Ivan. This is Grandma Maisie.
Yeah. If you could barely hear me, it's the bad cell phone. I'm trying to fix this here.
Are you there, Ivan?
I'm trying to fix it. If the signal is bad, I'm sorry. If you can try to hear me, I don't know if you could hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, I just got this envelope passed to me at the door by these 4 people that have been showing up for this nonprofit. I was contacting the law enforcement at the beginning of about 2 months ago, and now it looks like on the 15th of April, something got filed in court against me when I was trying to contact authorities back in 2017 and 2019, and then apparently all of this stuff got complicated in the last few days or a couple of weeks from February and March, and now I just got handed a packet, and one of it says resulted in one or more acts of serious violent behavior towards self or others, or threats of or attempts at serious physical harm to self or others within the last 48 months, provided that the 48-month period shall be extended by the length of any hospital incarceration or detention of the person that occurred within 48-month period. So it looks like they've been putting everything against me. Apparently, the respondent meets the statutory criteria of Circle 1 criteria that applies, and it has it highlighted and underlined, Section 43(1)B 3C, New Mexico Statutes Act 1978, I guess. So First Nations mental health services shall provide and arrange for all the categories of service respondent, that the recommendation and attached treatment plan of the duration of the order of judgment, submitted by approval by Romano Montano and then Jeanne Smith, and it was telephonic approval, a DM. And then so now I'm flipping the pages, so they look like it's 2 different packets of information, but I've been trying to contact Mom, but she always says that there's something else that she ends up having problems with. But these are cases from when we were little kids, and now that Grandma Leela is passed away and dead, that she might have been able to give some testimony to some of the things that maybe people didn't know anything about these cases. So as little kids, trying to reach out to the adults that could have helped in these last 5 years, even before lockdown. And now I'm having to deal with my dad exploiting my food stamps and giving the food box content away. Now he has his family members allowing him to spend money that Grandma Maisie and Grandpa Joe, as people that are older, you might be able to understand if Grandma Leela and Grandpa Manuel had left certain things to family that maybe other family members have been ignoring any help to prevent these kid cases, and now they're coming up, and these adults that live around these areas here had known about these molesters molesting kids from the church. So if you heard any of that, I would appreciate any kind of help, because my mom might not be willing to answer the call when I'm calling her. I need your guys' help with Aunt Mary, Uncle Joe, and Uncle John to help with my cases with my mom. You guys took care of us for a whole year, and most of these cases were happening before that year that you took care of us. So if we didn't take care of anything while we were in Kentucky, it's not your fault if kids didn't understand what was going on to them. But these cases now, I should have gotten help with getting Monique better help. And I found out most of this stuff without anybody helping. But I can post this on Facebook and try to ask anybody for help, because nobody here wants to help.
Okay.
County Communications. This is Travis. How may I help you?
Hi, I apologize. Over the last 2 months, apparently a lot of the phone calls that I might have gotten through to the supervisors that might have been helping with these cases. But I have these court paperwork in front of me that the Bernalillo County Mobile Crisis Team and staff that are involved in the treatment and care of the respondent. If there is a UNM COPE and or STAR inpatient units and staff that work with you guys, they are also listed here. And then something called a PES unit and staff. But if neither of those UNM COPE and UNM PES don't have anything to do with Bernalillo County Sheriffs, the Bernalillo County Mobile Crisis Team and staff, that this is a court-ordered paperwork thing. Is there somebody in the office that is a supervisor or available to ask these officers if they have been in contact with anybody from this nonprofit organization called First Nations? If they had made any attempt to make contact to get the records from 2017, 2019, and then here in 2025, trying to contact any authorities for the last 2 months to try to get help.
Okay.
The officer's number...
For the field units? Are you needing something from a field unit station?
Okay. Number 263 is Apodaca. Number 278 is Townsend. Number 205 is
What are you needing
Tinza.
from them?
Or number 121 is Walker. As soon as possible, contact with the supervisor or these officers. That was Officer 263 Apodaca, if they are available. If number 278 Townsend, if they are available, as soon as possible. You guys know my address. It's 808 Armijo Place, but it's been on file that I've been asking these officers help, but if they haven't been making any contact whatsoever, maybe today during the daytime, it is available that any of these officers are available to explain why their names are on these court-ordered offered paperwork. It has stamps on it from April 15th. So it's Bernalillo County Mobile Crisis Team. If there's any of those officers' ID numbers that I had just left, number 278 is Townsend. They were supposed to get in contact with the supervisor, and maybe in the last 2 months that they were supposed to make some kind of attempt to get back in contact. It would be appreciated if I can get any help with this, because I've been trying to make contact, but it might not be working out well for the phone calls and stuff like that. So these officers might know a lot better on how to help. If I've had some confusion with the officers or the civilians that are taking the phone calls, but it's much appreciated if somebody would like to help out, because it's reporting these kid cases with our Catholic Church, and we just lost our Pope a few days ago.
From one of those deputies, sir?
Yeah, any phone call from one of these fucking officers would be helpful if I'm getting court paperwork for reporting kids' cases, and then I have to post it on Facebook that the people at the law enforcement offices in Bernalillo County don't want to fucking help with reporting kids' cases with the Catholic Church. Can they call me back to get in contact as soon as possible? This phone number is 505 fucking number, and if you can get it off your fucking caller ID. Fuck!